Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday Groove Day. Hope you are all doing good. It is Friday. Yay. I am so happy to be here this morning. And it's been a long week. I don't know if it felt like that for everyone else, but it sure as heck felt that way for me. But um, I'm looking over here at my phone and it says that I'm not live. Do you guys see me? I know there's a delay, but that really seemed like a huge delay. Hello, Dolly. Hey, Katie. Hi, Kay. How are you? Good to see you. Hi, Arlene. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's just a delay on my phone, I guess. So be it. We're here. That's all that matters. Hi, Nancy. Good morning. Good to see you. Okay. Yes, I also want to thank my new subscribers for being here. I was on yesterday with Scott Scorpio Moon Tarot, and that was a lot of fun. I haven't done a collab in over a year, so it felt it felt good. It felt good. You know, my schedule is really hectic, so it's not easy for me to jump on with other people, but I was glad that I did. So anyhow, I welcome you all. I welcome those that are catching the replay later. Hello, hello. I appreciate you all. Thank you. And you saw me, Arlene? Oh, good. Yay. Hey, Core. Good morning. Happy Friday. Hey, Gina. Hello. Yes, it's Valentine's Day weekend. Oh, yes. No, please be careful. We want you to drive and focus on the road, please. Yes, happy Valentine's. Happy Galentine's Day. Today's Galentine's Day. So, I've been doing a lot of talking this week, so my voice has been going in and out. So, excuse me, let me get the coffee going so I can kind of get a little lubrication there. So, grab your coffee, your tea, whatever your beverage of choice is. Hey, Jaconda, good morning. So funny you pop on right when I'm pouring my cup of coffee in my mug. I'll let that cool down for a second. What else did I want to share with you all this morning? Um, Dolly, water is our beverage of choice. I wish I would have poured myself a little glass of water so I could take that right now because my coffee is a little hot. So you guys just have to deal with my little frogginess right now. It'll get better. Hey, Eliza. Thank you for being up early joining us this morning. Happy, happy Friday. Oh, Katie has water as her choice as well. Okay. Listen, I need to get my water in. Um, so, one thing I did want to throw out there because it's been kind of laying on my heart, and I kind of want to do this once a month, but I'm thinking of doing like a women's support group for just whatever's laying heavy on you. You know, I am a spiritual coach that work with women that are going through life transitions, but I thought this would be nice to have a free um, opportunity just to come together to share what might be heavy on your heart, to pray, to heal. And let me know if that sounds of interest to anyone, because I don't kind of want to put it out there and nobody wants to join. But yeah, that's kind of been heavy on me. And we'll have to figure out what a day and time is and what that looks like. And then the other thing is that Katie, was it January, Katie, when we did that? I'm so confused. I can't remember. I like time. It might have been December. I think it was December. We had a art night of where we made these God boxes, and we're talking about doing another one once a month again. Hey, Fatima. Hello, hello. So if that is of interest of anyone, um, go ahead and you can shoot me an email on that one. I'm going to have to do something about my throat here. Hold on. Let me see if I can drink this coffee yet because the froggy is killing me. Okay. Cora says, great idea. Dolly says, would love a prayer circle once a month. Okay, the art thing was right before. Okay, Nancy, great idea. Okay. I think the biggest thing is, and probably what I will do is do a poll on the community um, part for anybody to go in and, guys, I'm gonna have to get some water because my feels like my throat's just closing. Bear with me. Hold on one second. Thank you. Okay, we're back. I really needed to drink, and the coffee's not ready for me to do that yet. Okay, so we'll start exploring and see what we can do. But in the meantime, please put in the chat if anyone's requesting prayer now so that we can kind of get this going. You know, we can just do it on our own and pray for each other. So if you do have a prayer request, please go ahead and put that in the chat so that I can make note of it and everyone else can make note of it. I am actually seeking prayer myself. I'm going through a really challenging thing right now. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but if you can just pray that I can get this resolved quickly and put it behind me. You know, it's just one of those things when you kind of in it and it's just a lot. So, but I am trusting in this process. Excuse me, and this too shall pass. So, I'm going to go ahead and jump in. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us this week. Last week, our word was respect. I know it came up for me in the sense of respecting the process that I am going through right now. If you want to share how it showed up for you, would love that. But in the meantime, let's see what our word is for today and this coming week. Thank you, Dolly. I appreciate you. Oops. And our word is honesty. That's interesting. That came up yesterday, too. Honesty. Let me go ahead and put that in. There we go. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate you all. Okay. And for those that are new to my channel, just so you know, I don't do individual readings. You can contact me, however, if you're interested in a individual reading. These are readings for the collective. So whatever message Spirit comes through, what messages come through is for everyone. And every full blue moon or so, I may do a card pool. But yeah, these are just collective messages. And you'd be surprised. Oops, too many cards falling over. Got one there. You'd be surprised that sometimes you're like, oh, wow, yeah, I needed to hear that. So, there we go. So the first card is abundance. And then we have community. And then we have enlightenment. So it's interesting that community falls in the middle and we have abundance on the one side and enlightenment on the other side. And so Spirit is wanting us to really take a closer look at community. What does that look like? Community can help bring in that light in times of the dark and help create transformations, as you can see with the butterflies there. They can bring abundance into your life and help enlighten as well. So, but it's important in being honest, right? Being honest is, how is your community made up? Do they have that ability to bring in the abundance and the enlightenment? So, Spirit says, take a closer look at your community. Who is in your circle? Who is there to help you to feel better, to just be the best version of yourself, right? Because we all would like that, to be the best versions of ourselves. And truth be told, we can't be that on, so to speak, all the time, because we all have stuff that we go through. But being honest and taking a closer look at community, what does that look like for you? So that is that message there. Katie says, I think honesty is going to be the theme for next week. Yeah. That's what we want to take into the week, looking at honesty from different perspectives and whatever that word means to you. Maybe there's something personal in your life that you need to be honest about and taking a closer look. So that's what I'm hearing. It's like, are you being honest? Are you being true to you? Let's see what else we get. Oh, is it raining there, Katie? Yeah, it just got cloudy here. I think we got some sprinkles, but that was about it. We have anger, but I think we get more rain next week. Omens. Interesting. Okay. And burden. Ooh, a lot of heaviness here. I'm going to pull one more. Emotional release. Ooh, okay. We have to be honest with what's going on in the world, right? There's just so much that's going on, and it's creating so much anger, so much. There's fear, there's stress, there's sadness, there's just so much. But Spirit is like, pay attention to the signs. Do not hold on to this. It is important to rise above it. Just like this, what is that? Is that a hawk? Just like this hawk here, to rise above all of that anger, release these burdens. The burdens are so heavy. Yeah, it's time to release, because we don't want to feed into that energy of anger, of sadness and fear. And right, what do we want to do? We want to combat that. We want to combat it with love. We want to combat it with peace and calm and harmony. That's the energy that we want to feed into, not to ignore others' suffering, but we don't want to add more to the pot. Okay, so like, this is part of our work that we need to do, and it's very, very important. So Spirit is like, pay attention to your signs. What is it that you need to release? Being honest. Are you carrying anger? Are you carrying these heavy burdens? All right, so we want to practice releasing, and one of those is breath work. And that's one of the things too that I would want to do in a support group, is to practice, a lot of different types of breathing exercises, some healing energy techniques that you can use for yourself to help release any of the heaviness that you may be carrying. So that is that message, especially releasing. It's important for us to release. Katie says, I pray for honesty in our search for clarity. It's important. It's important to be honest with yourself. And Dolly says, that is my prayer too, for myself and for the whole world. Absolutely. And, praying for that release for others, because it's tense. It's very heavy and tense. Okay, let's see what else we get. Someone has an alarm going off and it's kind of annoying. I don't know if it's an alarm or an alarm clock, but it's very consistent. There it is, love. That's what we need. We need more love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Oh, they must have heard me. They turned it down. We need more happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path, and balance. We need more balance to bring in that harmony. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Look at that, right? We were just saying we got to release, and this is what the opposite of all that fear and anger and sadness. It's love, happiness, and balance. That's what we need to bring more of to ourselves and to this world. So it's really important, it's important now, especially as light workers. This is the time. Now is the time that we really want to step into this energy and exude it so that we are sharing it with others. If you think of it like this light blanket crossing across the world, just crossing over everyone in every state and in every country, this beautiful energy of light that has love, happiness, and harmony in it, that creates that balance. So, very important. Oh my goodness. It's just, people are in pain, people are suffering, and that is super sad. So whoever that family is, let's sending like love and prayers out to them. It's a lot, and we're going to see a lot more. My eyes watering because the fan is directly on me, so it's helping make me tear up a little bit. So yes, we want to bring in more balance and stabilize ourselves. We have to be mindful too of what we're taking in, not to ignore. Okay, let me be very clear about that. Not to ignore what's happening, but to be mindful of how much of it that we're taking in. I know for me, I had to really kind of separate myself a little bit from social media as I'm going through what I'm going through right now. But I will challenge, and one of the monks shared this. I don't know if you all saw that the monks reached their destination. They reached DC. Oh, bless them. That was such a beautiful journey to watch them. But one of the monks shared, like, leave your phone alone in the morning. Don't get on the phone. That I used to do that. First thing, wake up in the morning, and I may do a meditation, but I would immediately pop on, see what's going on. And I stopped doing that. I don't look now into the afternoon. So my morning is set for meditations. It's setting for getting myself ready, to work. And the phone can wait. It's nothing urgent that needs to be looked at. So. All right, let's see what else we get. Contemplation, breaking free, acceptance. I have one more sticking out here, so I'm gonna, and the light, beautiful. Contemplate on how you need to break free. Break free from the chains, the burdens, or whatever's holding you down, what's holding you back from what you want. Being honest with that. Contemplating on how to break free. Okay? But we always have to look at where we are right now in this moment, accepting that This is where I am, and that's okay. Um, but now I want to figure out, what do I need to release? Bringing in that light so that I may gain more clarity. So I may be honest with myself and understand, what do I need right now in this moment in order for me to break free so that I can move forward, or move into something else, or to look at something in a different way or a different light. So sometimes we just have to learn how to be still within ourselves, and to listen. There's a lot of clutter, clitter, clatter, clutter that's going on and happening around us. So, how do we find our peace within all of that? How do we break free from the stuff, that heaviness that's holding us back, that's holding us down? We want to learn how to bring in that light so we can have more clarity. Right? Oh, they did? Oh, yes, I can't remember the dog. Is it Akola? Akola, I think. He was so sweet, and they just took care of him, and he just loves them so much. It was really heartwarming to watch. They were, Fatima, very beautiful, very, very beautiful. Dolly says, so much chaos and noise. I take time for silence and breathing a few times today. I have to, or I will go crazy. You and me both, Dolly. Yeah, it's really become part of my routine. Oh, thank you, Katie. Yes, if you wouldn't mind, please, to hit that thumbs up. Much appreciated. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else. What else with honesty do we get? Nancy says, prayers and meditation help me. Same. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, it's important. Whatever your routine is, whatever feels good for you, make sure you're incorporating that as a routine for yourself. Movement is wonderful as well, which I have to get back into, moving my body. The last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. We have the new moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. And the new moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. All will be well. So, Spirit says, let's be honest here. Be proud of yourself. Be proud for where you've come from to where you are now. I don't think sometimes we give ourselves enough credit for that. And it's important because, especially if you put in the work, that's something to be proud of. So be proud of yourself. Focus on the positive, right? We want to focus on what we want, not what we don't want. That's really key. And trust that all will be okay, be well. When I feel those moments of like my heart speeding up and that anxiety starting to set in, I'll just take my hand and I just say, you're okay. Or rather, I'm okay. Everything is okay, and everything will be okay. Just take a few cleansing breaths. And bring yourself back to you. Come back to yourself. Make that connection with the divine light within you. We all have the divine light within us, and it never goes away. But sometimes we feel like we're disconnected or we lost it, and we haven't. We haven't. We just haven't really allowed ourselves to access it. So keep yourself still and connect. Connect to that divine light. Just taking some deep breaths and just imagine that light coming down through your body, top of your head, down through your body, all the way down to the tip of your toes, and just sit with it. Just sit with it. It really is a beautiful feeling. It feels really good. So practice your breathing. Let your body know everything's okay. Everything will be fine. Let's see. I use these Raise Your Vibration cards. Let's see what message we have for around honesty. These cards are still really stiff. I was called here on a mission. Where there's a will, there is a way. I love that, the yellow brick road, right? I'm protected by Source. We all were called here for a mission. We all have a purpose. We serve a purpose. So remember that. Remember who you are. Look at that. You are that beam of light shining above the world and throughout the universe. Keep moving forward. Ease on down the road. Because where there's a will, there is a way. So keep moving forward. And you are protected. Spirit wants you to know that you are divinely protected. So don't lose sight of your mission, of your purpose, of what it is that you came here to do. Okay? And it doesn't necessarily need to be a global thing, right? It could just be something that's small, but that small thing still shines just as bright. So believe in yourself. Hello, Brenda. Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Let me know if you are new here, because your name, I haven't seen your name. So if you are new, we welcome you. And we welcome you if you are not new. All right, let's see what else we get here. I don't know if I used these already, but if I did, we're using them again. You saw me with Scott. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Well, I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for being here. So our word for this week, well, for today and for next week, is honesty. That is the one card pull that was pulled. And then we're seeing what messages Spirit has around that. So being honest also brings freedom. We have meditation here. And we have acceptance again. I'm going to pull one more. And change. Okay. In order for change to come about, right, we have to be honest about what is freedom? What does freedom look like? And really meditate on that. What does freedom look like for you? What does freedom look like for others? What does freedom look like for this world, right? We have to accept where we are right now, but we can create change. But it's important for us all to align to really tap into this energy, this healing energy for our world. So, your own personal world and the world as a whole. So, being honest, looking at freedom, meditating on that, and creating the change that we want to see. All right, so that's that message. All right, let's see what else we get. I'm looking at my phone and it's very interesting. There must be looks like about a minute delay here, maybe almost close to 2 minutes. So, hey, don't try, what is it? Don't try, I'm protected. I remember you yesterday. Thank you for being here. So happy you're here. I just love your name. Like, listen, don't try me. I'm protected. I am protected. That's powerful. Hey, Arlene. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. You are right on time, my dear. You are here for what you need to be here for. So, and I just thank you for being here. Oh, okay, here we go. We have motion, air. Ooh, we have fire. Hmm. We have the attraction, magnetism. I'm gonna pull one more. And we have richness, marine life. So I call my abundance card. Um, right away, I heard year of the horse. That's coming in on Tuesday on the 17th, and it's coming in strong. It's going to really ignite. It's also going to be a lot more exposure, honesty. That's the other thing about honesty, right? We're being honest of what's coming to the surface right now, what's happening in our world. And there's just so much, just like it's too much for me to even consume. Like it's just like it comes up here and it's like, ugh, it's just so much gook that's coming to the surface. But the fire is going to burn through it. There's a whole lot of cleaning that needs to come, and that horse energy is bringing it in for a lot of cleaning and healing and things that need to take place. So unfortunately, I feel like it's going to get, even yuckier before it even gets better. But we can magnetize what we want to experience, and through all this change that's taking place, let's bring in more light. Again, we're bringing in that love, that happiness, that harmony, the balance, right? We have to create more balance so that the abundance can flow through. So change is coming. Change is coming, because it's honesty is showing its head. It's like, hey, we're showing you what's going on behind the curtain. All these years, we've been blinded by all this deception and evil that's been taking place. But here it is coming up to the surface now. So there's going to be a lot of transition, a lot of different things happening. So Spirit's saying, stay rooted, stay grounded, and really feed into, again, that like from the previous reading, what is it that we want? What is the change that we want to bring about? Let's magnetize that so we can let in this beautiful richness, this beautiful magic and abundance for everyone. All right. So that is that message. My throat's getting froggy again. Okay. All right. I will use these in a minute. Yeah, we have the power to attract. Look at that. When you connect to spirit, all you need is drawn to you. I keep myself in the flow. Yes. Shining wisdom. Seek teachings that support you as you manifest your goals. I learn what I need to know. Absolutely. In guardian armor, create healthy boundaries and guard against doubt and fear. I hold my sacred space. So there we go. Yes, we do have the power to attract. So, what is it that you want to attract into your life so that you can be more in flow, right? Bringing that honesty in and how you want to feel. What is it that you want to experience, right? And shine the wisdom, seek teachings that support you. So, instead of there's so many great programs out there that you can watch in different things to help enlighten you. There's great books. I so want to get back into my readings, and Lord knows I want to. I got to tell you, I read about 2 pages and find myself dozing. I don't, it's like reading is like this, it hypnotizes me. And I never used to be that way. I could read a book within like, a few days. And now it's like, it takes me forever. Even audiobooks, because, and I need to look at something, because with the audiobooks, it's like I'm listening, but then if my monkey mind gets tangled up into what I'm hearing, then I have to go back and re-listen again. The only time I found that I can really do that if I'm going on for a walk. For whatever reason, I guess my mind is focused on the walking, so I can really take in what I'm listening to. But there's nothing like opening up a book and flipping the pages, and it just feels nice. But I have not been able to do it. So I'm going to have to retrain myself and get back into that. But I digress. We are talking about teachings, finding different teachings and things that will help bring in that wisdom. It will, you're learning what you need to know. And then again, just knowing that you are protected with your guardian armor, creating the healthy boundaries. That boundaries are so important, and guard against doubt and fear. Don't let that sink in and take over. Hold your sacred space. Don't let fear and doubt take over it. So these are really important messages that Spirit is bringing through here, that we have to protect our energy. It's so important for us to do this. Okay, so that is that message. Let's see what else. Um, the unknown, right? I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos, and my next steps are revealed. And that's where we get hung up and stuck on sometimes, about not knowing what's next. We have self renewal. As I clean out old energies, I have more space for that which wants to be birthed into my life. In the power of my voice, I speak my truth and express my feelings to others with care and compassion. And I feel like one more card wants to come out. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Soul's journey. Living from soul opens me to the magic that exists when I surrender to divine manifestation on its own terms and timing. So, the unknown, that can be kind of scary, but it's okay. Spirit's like, I got you. I got you. But you have to trust, you have to communicate, you have to stay connected and letting spirit know this is what I need. I need more clarity, or I need direction, whatever the case may be. But you have to be quiet enough and listen, right? Because sometimes spirit is talking, but we're not listening. So this is a time of self renewal. What do you need to do for yourself? How can you create that sacred space for yourself so that you can listen, so that you can do the work that you need to do for yourself in order to grow? Learning to use the power of your voice to speak when you need to speak your boundaries, to speak your needs, to speak your desires. Opening up that throat chakra so that you can be able to really utilize your voice. And it brings out that light, as you can see above her, that divine light, speaking from a place of courage, of power, of confidence, of love, not from a place of fear and anger, anxiety. This is the power of our voice, and this is part of our journey. These are the lessons that keep coming in for us. And we will see them recycle if we don't learn the lesson. God knows I've seen a few of mine recycle, and I'm just like, seriously, Sonia, you haven't learned this yet? So, stand in your power. Learn how to utilize your energies for the good. There you go. I feel so calm and grounded right now. Oh, I'm glad. I'm very glad. Oh, thank you. We're thanking Spirit for bringing in through these beautiful, beautiful messages today. All right. Let's see what our animals have to say about honesty. We have the salmon, determination. You know where you are going, and you will get there. You'll get there. And determination kicks in, and you will definitely get there. We have the beaver, productiveness. Go ahead and just do it. Just do it. And we have the possum, strategy. Have a backup plan. Pull one more. And antelope, decisiveness. Make a decision and take appropriate action. Okay. So, Spirit is sharing here. Whatever you're working on, I feel like it's been a struggle for some of you. But you got to be determined. Just keep working at it. You see that salmon, how hard it works to go up that river, that stream. They're determined to get there, and they'll get there. Some of them may not, but they might have lost that determination. But Spirit's like, just be productive and just do it. Just keep moving forward. Have a strategy in place. You can have a part B to your plan. But either way, don't get discouraged. Sometimes things fall apart, but I look at it as they fall apart in place so that you can look at the pieces differently and to build it a different way. And decisiveness, but you got to make a decision. This is where a lot of people get stuck in that decisive mode. Well, maybe I should do this, or maybe I should do that. I don't know. And then you end up not doing anything. So it's okay if you don't. What's the word? Failure, right? But we don't want to look at it as failure. We want to look at it as, okay, this was not the right way to go, or this was not the right thing to do. So now I'm going to do it differently. So that is that message. Hey, Jane, hello. I'm going for a treatment. Oh, we're sending you prayers, love and light, Jane, for a successful treatment. You have a blessed day as well, my friend. Be well. Yes. Prayers and healing for Jane. So glad you popped in to say hi. Okay. Let me get another sip of coffee here. Katie says the pronghorn antelope is one of the fastest creatures on land. They don't make useless decisions, they make them and act, or they couldn't move as fast as they do. Perfect card. Love that. Okay. I think, what time is it? Check on these angel cards. Let's see what the angels, archangels, have to say. We have Metatron, heaven to earth. Excuse me, your current situation is in alignment with your mission on earth. We have Seraphiel, heart of devotion. Let the cup of your heart be filled through commitment and dedication. And we have Sandalphon. I think we got him, we got him last time as well. Building the bridge. Your role is to create a connection between heaven, earth, and all hearts. Beautiful, beautiful. So here we are back to talking about our mission again. You are in alignment with your mission here on earth. So don't lose sight of it. Let's be honest with what it is that we are here to do. Letting your heart be filled with commitment and dedication, being committed to the cause, being committed to your mission, to your purpose, and building that bridge, right? Your role is to create a connection between earth and all hearts. Feels like that blanket I was talking about, that light blanket, right? Just feeling it all across the world. Connection, heart connection from heart to heart. That's bringing in more light, that love, the harmony and the balance. Bringing in those beautiful rainbows. So I love that. You got the power. Brothers Metatron and Sandalphon. Woohoo! Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna do one more and then we will get our message for the weekend. And then I will send you all on your way to enjoy the rest of your Friday. Um, I'm gonna do my happy notes because I just love my happy little cards. So our first card says, since I noticed that falling out of line really doesn't hurt that much, it has quite easily become my habit. So you got to take that break every once in a while and take whatever rest that you need because it's important, right? Especially with all the energy that we're sending out. It's important to take that time. Problems often solve themselves if they are not stirred up in the process. Yeah. So don't get yourself all worked up. Whatever challenge or problem, whatever you're experiencing, don't get yourself stirred up. Rest and trust. All will be well. And freedom is when you just don't care what others think about you. Absolutely. Oh, I love, love, love this card. I never pulled this one before. Don't care what others think about you. That's just too much more energy that you're taking on. Why? Why? Be the beautiful, unique person that you are. Everybody's always going to have something to say. People are very judgmental, especially in social media. I just get blown away sometimes how people can just jump into other people's, their comments and like they're the authority of this person's life. Like it's mind-boggling to me, but this is the world that we live in now. So if you take all that in, all that energy in, yeah, you're just depleting yourself. Spirit said, be free, release that, right? Getting your armor up, your shield. Just, no, that's a boundary. No, it's gonna bounce right on off. Oh, it is Friday the 13th, isn't it? Oh my, it didn't connect. Happy Friday the 13th, right? It used to be my opinion that people were going to talk anyway, so you might as well give them something to talk about. Yep, there you go. Absolutely, Katie. Hashay. All right, let me give you your message for the weekend. Since it's Valentine's Day weekend, let's get some goddess energy going on in here. Let's see what goddess wants to give us a message. Message for our weekend. Ooh, we have Lakshmi. This is a beautiful card for the weekend, and that's all about abundance. Let's see what she has to say. Let me grab my glasses so I'm not totally squinting. Okay. Lakshmi appears in your life. Lakshmi appears in your life to tell you that it is time to nurture wholeness by recognizing and living from abundance. Is your existence defined and contained by the parameters of scarcity rather than abundance? Are your finances based on a poverty consciousness rather than limitlessness and plenty? Is your outlook on life one of never having enough rather than of having your needs met? Let yourself open to the abundance, the bounty that exists in your world. Lakshmi says that abundance is hard to perceive if lack, poverty, and scarcity dominate your consciousness. The way to wholeness for you lies in opening to the flow of life. When you open to the flow, you become part of it and you draw it to you. When you become aware of the abundance in your life in all its forms, friendship, health, family, love, beauty, talent, humor, etc., you can call in more from a conscious place. So, yes, let us call in more of what we want. Release of that energy of not having enough, not being plentiful. I don't have, I don't have, I don't have. We're releasing that. And let's welcome in the abundance into our life. And I just wish that for each and every one of you. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, my beautiful friends. Thank you for joining me this morning. I appreciate you all. Love you all. Be well. Let's take honesty into next week. Let's see how it shows up in our life, what that looks like for us. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. For those of you that celebrate Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day, I just wish you a beautiful time. And I'll see you all later, next Friday. Love you.